80% of SaaS ads never get seen. They burn budget, they get ignored in under a second, and leave founders wondering, where's my pipeline? One SaaS company cracked the code. Zapier has quietly built one of the most sophisticated ad engines in tech. Over 1,000 live ads across Meta, Google, and LinkedIn. And every single ad has a job to do, from sparking awareness to capturing high intent buyers to winning trust with enterprise decision makers. Zapier doesn't just run ads, they engineer growth. In this breakdown today, I'll show you exactly how they structure it, channel by channel, and how you can swipe the same playbook to scale your own SaaS. So let's take a look at Zapier here. They are running more than 180 ads on Meta, 4,000 on Google, and 300 on LinkedIn at the moment. Like I said, every single ad is mapped to a stage in the buyer journey, right? From awareness, intent, trust, and then conversion as well. So Zapier is crushing it, and they're using Meta, LinkedIn, and Google, the trifecta when it comes to advertising. Now, we know Zapier is crushing. They've literally crossed $140 million in annual recurring revenue, and they are a profitable SaaS unicorn as we speak. It's not just guesswork. They know how to run ads. On Meta, they're doing demand generation, right, for awareness and nurturing. On Google, they're capturing high intent demand through high intent search. And then on LinkedIn, they're building authority and trust as well with the decision makers. Paired with that, they have excellent landing pages as well at the same time. So you have seamless conversion across your funnel as well. So let's jump into Meta ads. So when it comes to Meta, like I said, they have over 180 ads, and they have about 10 to 15 landing pages that they're using. They go from like lead magnets, right, to free templates and guides to build this low friction entry point. So outcome-oriented ads, integration ads is their strategy as well. And then paired with that all being together, it's a full spectrum funnel that they have in place from awareness, interest to conversion. So let's actually zoom into the ad styles that they're using to make these strategies here work. Number one, lead magnet ads. The intention of a lead magnet is a very low intent MQL, but it's to spark some interest and capture early and pull users into their ecosystem. So let's jump in here. You'll see they have literally lead magnets where they're offering templates and guides by using ads like this on Meta. And we'll get into where these ads go to in a second, but you can see future-proof your GTM strategy, download the guide, your complete guide to RevOps automation, download the guide here as well. So let's say someone sees this ad on Meta, right? What they're going to go to is a pretty minimal landing page. And I think they can actually do a better job on their landing page here for your lead magnet capture. But you're coming here, it's a right-left hero split. On the left-hand side, you have some more information about the playbook that they're downloading and why they should be downloading it here, as you can see. And then on the right-hand side, pretty easy, first name, last name, work email, company name, job seniority. And then they're also asking at the bottom, hey, are you open to speaking with one of our team members to see if Zapier would be a good tool and platform for you guys? So very low commitment that's needed from the user and the lead. And then the landing page just gives them instant access, and they're using CTAs like try Zapier free as well. Now, I do think they could do a better job. They just have two sections, hero and section one. They can definitely build a little bit more trust here, but it's a balancing act of adding a lot of sections, which causes distraction. So they're being very minimal when it comes to showcasing their guide that they have as well. So now that we've covered the lead magnet side, let's take a look at other angles Zapier is using as well. Next up, outcome-oriented ads, right? This is the second biggest approach being used in the Meta platform for Zapier. And here they're showcasing results and what customers really care about, not the technical details as much. So let's take a look at their ad creatives. Automate your employee onboarding. So here they're literally just showcasing a clean little dashboard mockup, and with a simple CTA, sign up for free. And then they're literally showcasing the result that maybe an HR team could get here by saving hours through automating your employee onboarding, right? Next up, automate your expense reports. Super easy here as well to explain to somebody. Very simple design, and they're tackling a painful, time-consuming task with a simple solution where you could automate your expense reports. And that is the outcome. That is the results that you could get from Zapier here. Now, they do have a few more ads here as well, so I won't cover this in detail, but everything here goes to a landing page that reinforces that point, right? So if we take a look at this landing page, they're using multiple different sections here to really build authority and to showcase how real teams can use Zapier with real AI workflows, with real results. They have customer testimonials down here as well. And then they have a bunch of different sections here with, again, start free with your work email, contact sales team. So essentially their ads are being mapped to their landing pages that they're going to, so they can get people to start using Zapier. Now, we've seen how they capture attention with lead magnets, right? And this here just reinforces the value that they have with outcome-oriented messaging. But there's another powerful lever that Zapier is using, and let's jump into that. This is what I'm calling integration ads. Super easy, right? Zapier is a tool for automation. They are coming here and literally telling them, hey, you can integrate with our partners that they're using. So Zapier plus Meta here, literally also using logos. Again, get in front of leads, enhance your Meta ads with Zapier. These are all Meta focused here, but they are literally pointing their ads at like professional users, positioning Zapier as that engine so folks can get better Meta ad performance, right? And then if you go take a look at their landing page again here, same thing. They're literally just going left, right, hero, get started, and then improve lead quality with Zapier and Meta. And they'll use that entire landing page to showcase through testimonials, to showcase pain points that people have when it comes to Meta ads as well. So they can get someone started with Zapier. And then down here, you'll see they even have more apps that you can connect Zapier with. So FAQ section at the end, reinforce, reinforce, reinforce. And I love how Zapier is actually doing this. They're using Meta as integration partner, and they're running ads on Meta, showcasing how Zapier could give them better performance. So super smart play here, capturing those like high intent searches here, right? High intent folks that are already using Meta ads to showcase new automation ideas. Now, what they also have is new feature promoting ads as well, right? So here, they're not as heavy on this. They're not leaning in super heavy on Meta when it comes to this, but bam, visual editor, a new tool, a new feature that they have. And then they are just sparking interest here on Meta, but then the real conversion, right? That's where, that's when they can use Google to start retargeting them as well. But they're just showcasing, hey, this is our new visual editor. This is the new tool. Get to know it on their landing pages, see it in action. And then they're talking about that as well and how this visual editor could help them. And obviously at the end, they also have like their newsletter that they're promoting as well. Now that is Meta ads, right? So Meta is there to spark interest and to build sort of top of funnel, middle of funnel through their lead magnets that they have. Next up is Google ads. They're crushing in the Google ad space, right? So now Google ads becomes very intent driven for Zapier. The playbook here is really split into two different strategies. So integration specific keywords and then quick connect campaigns. The integration specific keywords is kind of similar to what we just talked about on the Meta side and the Meta integration, but we'll get to that here in a second. So integration literally automate Slack. So they're not just using Meta Slack, they're using other tools as well. Again, super frictionless. From the search, they go over to the landing page. and that's where someone is converting as well. Quick Connect is like Notion, ChatGPT. They're using that here as well. So let's take a look at some of the ads that they have on the Quick Connect. So here you can see, bam, 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 automate Shopify, automate Discord, automate Slack, automate HubSpot, automate Facebook Messenger. I could keep going on here. Automate Facebook leads, right? Just very simple ads, and they're capturing a lot of search volume with this as well. And anyone interested, people will search this up. They're using tools, they're using Excel. They're going to go in and go, hey, how do I automate this on Excel? And that's where Zapier pops up. So high intent search terms, and then they're targeting users actually looking to solve a problem, right? This is where Google comes in with high intent search. So now after this quick connect angle of just automating things, they also have integration specific keywords. So here, if we zoom in, Asana Jotform integration, Zapier integrations, they're also using Salesforce. So similar approach here, LinkedIn ads integrations. So anyone that is looking to solve an immediate problem here, they will be searching this up on Google. And this is where Zapier will be there as the trusted provider. So you can see highlights speed, highlights ease of automation, and ready to use. Like you can do this within seconds. On Google, Zapier is winning attention by capturing high intent people that are searching up their pain points, but not every single buyer is searching things up, right? So especially the ones that are writing the bigger checks. So this is now coming from awareness on Meta and then high intent on Google, and then back to LinkedIn here, where it's also awareness as well. So on LinkedIn, Zapier is shifting to a more professional mode. They're running 300 ads on LinkedIn at the moment, but not just features, but also thought leadership here as well, and building trust with potential leads that could be interested in their platform. So if you look at the core strategies being used on LinkedIn, thought leadership plus personal branding, they're actually using like exec members, their team sharing insights, and they're really trying to get that credibility with a more human-centered approach. They also have enterprise-focused lead gen as well, right? So the same thing we saw on Meta, where they have lead magnets. Here they have reports, guides, frameworks focused on decision makers that would be moving forward with Zapier. So let's take a look at thought leadership. So here they are literally turning leaders within their team, like from sales folks, from execs, and they are showcasing, you can see here, they're showcasing folks in their company, and they're the ones actually raising awareness on LinkedIn for Zapier, which I love, right? You have like faces, different stories, and like frameworks here that are coming in to support Zapier's marketing strategy. And I don't see a lot of people doing this in that B2B space, but Zapier is crushing it when it comes to thought leadership here. They also have things like explainer videos and like demos, and they also do AMAs, like Ask Me Anything. So the result at the end of the day is just a human-centered presence that brings Zapier this feeling where it's less like a company, but it's really just a team, and it has a human touch to it as well. All right, so coming back here, so LinkedIn isn't just only about thought leadership, it's also a lead magnet engine for Zapier as well. So if you take a look at lead gen, you'll see here they're running more enterprise style ads, super bold designs, clear CTAs, gated content that they're using. So let's take a look at some of the ads, how the top 5 performing companies get more done with Zapier, right? And they're highlighting different companies here as well. Download now, lead magnet. Turn AI chaos into clarity, lead magnet. Businesses get more done when everyone automates, download now. So you can see they're literally using this very similar to Meta, but on a different platform where they're going to find more people that could be interested and win bigger enterprise deals on LinkedIn as well. So everything here is really just lead magnet driven, right? Clear design, direct CTAs, the topics that they cover, AI, RevOps, automation, of course, as well. What they're doing here is gated reports and guides. That's what they're offering. Message simple productivity, security, scale, automation. So again, this sort of positions Zapier as more than a tool. So again, here, this positions Zapier as more than just a tool, but more as an enterprise-ready solution built for scale, security, and ROI, which is the people, which the folks on LinkedIn will care about here as well. So when you put it all together, right, each channel here, Meta, Google, and LinkedIn, isn't working in isolation. It's part of a system where you're raising awareness on Meta, where you're also capturing high intent on Google, and you're also raising awareness plus targeting more enterprise B2B folks on LinkedIn. So that was it. Like, this is the full funnel engine where every single channel has a job to do. Every ad points to the right landing page, and the results start to come in over time, right? And that's Zapier's secret, a full funnel system where every single channel has a purpose, every ad ties into the right landing page, and the whole engine just compounds into real pipeline growth. Now, you could take this breakdown and try to build this all out yourself, and over time, you'll probably figure it out. But here's the thing, at Roveir, we've actually built this machine already for several SaaS companies. We know the shortcuts, the benchmarks, the creative systems that actually scale SaaS growth, and that's why we created the B2B Accelerator. Here, we're going to give you faster setup and launch, smarter campaigns, and real predictable pipeline without wasting any ad spend. So if you want to run campaigns like Zapier and get there faster with less trial and error, let's talk. Links in the description.